Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Staley. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Tennessee's offense is on the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early, put yourself in a hole, not good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. He's going to take a shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to...
And the ball comes out. They get him for a safety. He tried with everything to scoop it up and get it out of the end zone, but they were there to stop him.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
So Mississippi State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They're testing the right side here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. He might want another play. Try to get it to the edge. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air. It's Shapen. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
Now they got to put it together, right? And then this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches and
wide open spaces. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Yeah, nice job by the running back. I like he understood that it was 4th and 1. I got to get that 1st down. And how about the blocking up front, creating a hole, creating some space? Not only did he get the 1st down, makes the big play, sparks this offense.
Catch in the middle, it's Mosley. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Bulldog. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's 1st down time in Tennessee.
1st down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. To the ground to try to move the chain. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the 1st down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Holds and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Looking to pass, it's Aguilar. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Give to the running back. There he goes. Got enough for the first. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. The pressure, and he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Under fire, and they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
He's got it on the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Volunteers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. He got it. It's now a 1-possession game, 16-10. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Trying to get the corner. He's past the 30. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. The screen, watch out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Davis. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Here comes the offense on 1st down. To throw, it's Shapen. Got it in the middle, it's Traore.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They feed him again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got the quick completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. To the air, it's Aguilar. Finds his tight end. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jefferson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Purdy on the Jets. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And the Vols had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion when they lost yardage. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis Wade Stadium.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Mississippi State going up tempo.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
They're dealing with a second and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The offense will stay out there to go for it on fourth down again. They're 3 for 4 so far in this one. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Makes the grab. It's Staley. Runs through a tackle.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Got it behind the line. It's Staley. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Wake Forest rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Winston-Salem. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Got a man, it's Davis. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Unleashes one. Wide open downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. The Vols in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And this big orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, man, their offenses have been so hard to stop.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, a lot of space. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. The Volunteers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Defense in press coverage. To the air, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down coming up. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That had all the makings of underneath windshield, but how about the little corner, taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Finds this big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Volunteers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Great
example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So an 82-yard drive there. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for him.
Runs through the tackle. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Release to the back. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking for a gap. It's Daniels. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 8. Yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it. He can do the rest. Takes it to the house for 6.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. He'll ride his man on the option. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Got him downfield, and they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Davis. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Right on the money. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw again. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No special teams unit headed to the field again. They'll go for it for a 7th time. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Rides to back and leaves it. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Three wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Quarterback may change this route. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. The quick out. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Davis. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Mississippi State right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Scrambling away. Grab near the marker, it's Davis. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Trying to get rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Defense playing a bail technique. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give on the option. Inside the 45. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. The Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Aguilar. Got his man downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, and the ball's on the ground. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Off the play fake. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. With that in the lead, nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show...